Hello and welcome to KSB News with myself, Andres Ponte.
And me, Teo Ali.
We have some breaking news in from the humanities block.
Over to our in-field reporter, Michael B.
Here I am outside of the humanities block where there's been a sighting of Mr. Warsap with his shirt untucked. Just getting this from the studio, we've got live footage.
Truly shocking how a man who has spent most of his King's School career enforcing this rule has let the side down quite so dramatically just before he leaves.
In other news, there has been turbulence in the King's School hymn charts, with Jerusalem rightfully regaining top spot following the Shine Jesus Shine scandal. Over to our reporter, Naomi Morris, who I'm told is in the middle of the drama.
So, let's see what impact this has had on our sixth form at the King's School. So, what's your new favourite hymn? Good, that's really great. So, what's your favourite line of Jerusalem?
Now for a rather heartwarming story. Last September, our very own Mr. Owens and his wife welcomed their beautiful daughter, Eliza, into the world. Alfie Crinch Fitchley spoke to Mr. Owens about his experiences in becoming a dad.
So, can you tell us how it felt to become a father for the first time last September?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad actually. It was fairly easy, fairly straightforward. Just had to really turn up and stand around really. I didn't do a great deal of the work myself, but it was quite easy. Yeah, I had a nap through the middle. Didn't do a great deal. There was lots of gore and blood, but I kind of just ignored all of that and tried to separate myself from that. And yeah, it was fairly easy.
Do we get to see a picture?
Yeah, sure. This is little Eliza. There she is.
Aww. Okay, thank you, and back to the studio.
It's coming home, we thought. However, since it didn't, let's make fun of the Germans instead. Over to our reporter in the languages block.
So, Frau Streeter, how did you feel about the result of the World Cup this year?
Frau Streeter, was halten Sie von dem WM-Ergebnis?
Also ich bin wahnsinnig enttäuscht. Das ist das schlechteste Ergebnis seit 80 Jahren. Also die Nation ist wirklich in Aufruhr. Es ist mir sehr peinlich, Deutsch zu sein. Ich habe mit der Familie gesprochen. Und also ich bin wirklich ärgerlich. Und ich finde, wir sollten da überhaupt nicht drüber reden.
I think she's a bit disappointed.
Okay, let's have a look at how some other teams did.
So, Mr. Warsap, what was your experience of this year's World Cup?
It took a while to get into it, but, you know, England only worth fourth place, really, weren't they? At the end of the day, you know, we weren't really world champions. Thought we got mugged by the Croatians, but yeah, fourth place, I'll go for better that. It was good improvement on last time. Pretty good.
And Mr. Gunn, how did you find it?
I thought Scotland did really well in the World Cup. Ali McCoy had a cracking performance.
Hang on.
Mr. Gunn, Scotland did not qualify for the World Cup.
Yeah, I thought McCoy was really good, and I can't wait to see the special edition of the Scottish team at the World Cup and their best moments.
But Mr. Gunn, Scotland didn't qualify for the World Cup.
You might say that, but the last time we played England, we beat them. Isn't that right?
That was a cricket.
So, Suki, what was your experience of the World Cup this year?
Well, it doesn't seem like Mr. Gunn's dog was so keen on Scotland's performance in the World Cup. And now let's hear from a team who are really celebrating.
So, Miss Petit, was your experience of this year's World Cup très bon?
Pourriez-vous nous donner vos impressions du championnat du monde?
Franchement, c'était une grosse connerie. Okay? C'est vraiment horrible, trop d'argent dépensé, des millions d'euros pour rien. Alors que ces pauvres enfants en Afrique meurent de faim. Et les pauvres rugbyman qui jouent vraiment très bien, ils reçoivent rien. Je déteste le football et je déteste l'équipe de France.
Merci.
I think she's a bit disappointed.
Right.
Great to hear that unique response to France winning the World Cup from Miss Petit. Maybe football really should have come home. And now for the weather. Over to Mr. Dunn.
The temperature for this evening will be about 40 degrees Kelvin. There will be large quantities of radioactive gas, and there is not a hurricane on the way, I promise.
Thank you for watching KSB News.
We hope you have a fantastic summer from myself, Teo Ali.
And me, Andres Ponte.
Welcome back from what I hope was an enjoyable summer break. Here are some bloopers for you to enjoy.
So, what's your new favourite hymn?
Jerusalem.
You don't meant to answer.
What am I do then?
The question.
Well, see, I have a confession to make about a certain individual, Thomas Hutchings. His hair is the topic of much envy in the year, and his piercing blue eyes make all the girls swoon.
And go.
Here I am outside the humanities block where there's been a sighting of Mr. Warsap with his shirt untucked. Oh, Teo, I swear to God, stop looking at me.
No, pen in the middle. We have some breaking news coming from the humanities block. Humanities block.
Michael Biaragaba has been spelled out. Sorry, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Truly shocking as. No, wait, one more time.
And
action. So, Mr. Gunn, what was your experience of the World Cup this year?
Oh, I thought the World Cup was absolutely brilliant. I thought Scotland played an absolute blinder.
Scotland were not there.
Scotland were there in spirit though, weren't they? I thought they were fantastic, absolutely great.
The last time they were fantastic was in Euro 98. No, it's World Cup 98 when France won it.
Aye, France won it, and
Last
Scotland were in
time-
it.
I'm not becoming a parody.
Gunn? For goodness sake, Mr. Gunn, Scotland did not qualify for the World Cup.